Welcome back, everyone, to episode 27 of the US series. So, the war continues with Puntland. We pretty much have the majority of the cities in the region taken over. We still have a couple more cities to push out the remaining rebels, and then we will switch over to Somaliland and attempt to take over that region as well. So it looks like Philippines are neutral towards us. I could have swore I discounted the tariffs for them, but I'll just do that again then. So if you're just viewing this series, I'm doing this to increase trade with the Philippines, and it also helps us diplomatically as well. So we're trading goods at a 25% discount. So hopefully that should turn dark green or light green. Either way, it'll help us. And let's see. Alright, so we already have a foreign exchange program with them. So, alright, so that turned them light green. So we managed to improve relations with them. Also, let's infiltrate those rebels in Puntland.
The operation is finished. Don't get me wrong, this kind of removal is very delicate to undertake, and its results rarely go unnoticed. In almost 86.4% of the cases, to be precise, according to a modelling based on Baxter's algorithm. Also, if you want to repeat the operation, I think that it would be better to wait until the whole thing has settled down.
Alright, so we managed to get rid of the one person that was going on a hunger strike that was destroying our approval rating.
One of our drones has detected camouflaged enemy.
So, let's see. Let's go to FBI. We're gonna put the next person under surveillance. I'm gonna put this guy under surveillance. So, if he tries to do the same thing, we're just gonna take him out as well. I really wish Everson would correct that, because one person is not going to bring down someone's approval rating that rapidly. But anyway, let's go back to our operation. So we're going to send 1,500 troops to that city to get them under control. I think we have some commandos. Alright, yeah, we'll send commandos here. In the meantime, we're gonna send our helicopter over to clear them out.
The funeral will take place next.
And let's move our satellite over so we can see everything in the region. Alright, so we have a couple hundred rebels remaining in these 3 cities here.
The target is in position and under surveillance 24/7.
Alright, so I'm going to consider placing an air base within this area here. In fact, actually, I'm just curious. How many... Alright, so we took out 11,000 of their troops. We have about 1,100 left. And 24 pickups. 14 tanks. So... let's see. Alright, so I may have to bring in some more reinforcements here. Alright, so we barely won that one. Alright, let's send... Alright, so we can go to Market Square. Let's go to their bank.
Our infiltrated agents had the chance to carry out a sabotage.
Go ahead and attempt that.
The jokes of the humorist become painful. He makes fun of you in terms beyond caricature.
Okay, so we have one more area to take over. Oh, looks like an oil slick. Let's see. Let's give 1 billion and see where it goes from there. looks like we have a lot of let's see. Alright, let's send the commandos here. They're gonna need Alright, so we have one more. And then we should pretty much have this city under control. Alright, so we have the city under control now. And let's send some reinforcements there. It doesn't look good for us here. Alright, we are losing a lot of guys. Alright, and they're still having a firefight inside. So luckily I was able to send a lot more commandos to help them.
The battle in the current state of things is off to a bad start. It is difficult to admit, but it would be better that we withdraw our troops.
Nope, we're not
Our
withdrawing.
infiltrated scientific agents inform me that they could be.
We're not gonna do that
Our
either.
governmental cell informs me that it.
Alright, favorable change of regime in South Korea. Alright, so that's good. Alright, so let's continue to retake the city. Alright, with 147 commandos, we should be able to take that. These. Alright. Yeah, there's no one left in the city, so... Alright, so we have some rebels in the museum, so we're gonna send a couple more. We killed a few of our commandos there. Alright, let's go ahead and infiltrate the bank. Oh. Oh, we got a couple more guys there. let's go ahead and take the bank. Let's go ahead and breach the museum. They ambushed a couple of our guys. I'm impressed.
It's awful. No, it's not a suicide. There's no doubt about that.
Alright, so took these two cities with some losses there. Let's go ahead.
We are going to fire on targets in this country.
Alright, so looks like there's an attempt at a resurgence. Let's do a missile strike there.
One of our drones has detected camouflaged enemy units that we...
Alright, so let's push further up.
In a statement sent to the press, the terrorist organization has claimed responsibility for the operation. We have collected intelligence from various departments.
Alright, so we're gonna have to send some more helicopters over. And let's see. So let's see how many helicopters we have. Alright, so gonna order 85. No, that's gonna take too long. How about 30? And we'll try for another 30. And we'll shoot for 20. Actually, 25. Alright, really fine as the Sweden fighters for integrity. Okay. We'll hold on to that information.
The work is finally over, and the inauguration will take place during the next few weeks.
Our infiltrated agents had the chance to carry out a sabotage operation. A sort of...
Okay, we'll go through with that.
Good news. Our financial performance in the last quarter shows a cash surplus. This will help us reduce our debt service. Let's keep it up.
Alright, let's get that. Alright, so there's 19 pickups that we're just gonna go ahead and take out. Alright, we got them. Alright, I'm gonna have to rebuild. Let's go with... Alright, we'll accept. Alright, so let's go back to Somalia. I actually hate when the game does that. Alright, so what I was going to do is... I'm going to send 200 commandos there. And let's send 1,000 troops there. Alright, so let's look at this surplus we have. So let's try to start paying down debt. Let's go after the highest one. So we'll pay Germany back. So now we're down to just owing them 4.5 billion.
Our agents had to abort.
Alright, we're gonna... Alright, so it's not letting me, so I'm guessing probably have to stock up again and refuel. Alright, where are... Okay, I have battle robots there. Let's take... Alright, let's bring our battle robots up to that location.
Here is our growth forecast for the end of the year based on calculations that we made last month. This is a very good figure. Our economy is dynamic.
Alright, so what is bringing our... Okay. People don't like the war, so... See if I can do this. This probably won't help at all. Probably make things worse. Yeah.
My fellow citizens, our country is at war, and I know how much this weighs on all of your minds. I know the sacrifices that you have made, and I know the pain that has entered your lives. But let us not forget the virtues of our people, strong and courageous, who have time and time again been able to overcome the most difficult challenges. Today, we fight for those values. We stand against a corrupt enemy who wants to destroy everything we stand for. Be proud of what you accomplish. Together and united, I promise you that we will win.
Alright, so we have some armed soldiers and 14 tanks that somehow got through. So let's take care of those tanks real quick and let's do mortar strike on the extremists. Alright, so what happened to our helicopters? That's weird. Alright, so that's 250. Alright. That's really weird. Where's my helicopters at? Alright, so we're just getting intel on everyone at this point. Where did my helicopters go? That is extremely weird. Alright, do I have any helicopters here? Alright, so I'm gonna have to send... Alright, let's just go with... Let's go with 100 helicopters. And... send them there.
The terrorist organization has not at all.
Alright. Let's just take care of that terrorist
We are
camp
going
right
to
on the
violate
border.
this country's waters.
Our governmental cell informs me that it has had the opportunity to approach this.
Alright, so let's look at inflation. We are 13 basis points away from our goal of 2%. Growth is at 4%.
The terrorist organization has not...
Let's look at our energy. 276, so it's time to build another nuclear fusion plant. Let's build one right there. Alright, we have commandos ready. And alright, first batch of helicopters should be our base pretty soon. Alright, housing has been completely taken care of for those needing rehabilitation. Let's look at our industry. So, aluminum, we are pretty far from our goal of being self-sufficient, so we're going to invest another $4 billion.
Our infiltrated agents had the chance to carry out a sabotage operation.
Alright, let's go ahead and attack that one city, get those rebels out. I'm gonna send commandos
Your
up.
politics are on the right track.
Alright, so what got... Okay, investing in industry brought our poll numbers back up. Let's look at cereals. We have half of what we actually need. Again, let's do a $4 billion investment. Fishing. Let's bump that up to $8 billion. Alright, we produce plenty of corn. Sugar. Let's do a $2 billion investment and bump it up to $8 billion. Alright, vegetables, we are so far from our goal. And we're spending so much. Let's do a $4 billion investment to help increase that. going to be 200 billion.
The work is finally over, and the inauguration will take...
Alright, so it looks like the helicopter stopped working for... Alright, so we got them. Alright, so let's just go ahead and put the battle robots.
The last bastion of rebels has fallen. It is the end of this organization.
Alright, so we have...
Our agents had to abort. Our governmental cell informs me that it has had the opportunity...
Alright, so we have 39 extremists and 25 mercenaries left. Let's see. Let's send... Oh, we don't have to send anyone. Actually, let's send them anyway. Alright, so we have the bulk of Somalia under our control now. It's gonna take some time to take care of some things for the rest of the country first before we attack this region. So we're just gonna build up our resources. Probably use another naval base. Let's build a naval base right here. Alright, so South Korea joins the Indo-Pacific Defense Treaty. We'll accept. Alright, so let's go to terrorists. Let's get rid of these guys. And the Democratic Movement. Let's place him under surveillance.
Our agents that have infiltrated this organization confirm their window of opportunity. It goes without saying that the operation is risky, but if successful, the short and long...
Alright, so growth dropped down to 399. Inflation is 2.12. Alright, now let's see what we could do with the immigration problem. Alright, let's... Alright, so we're building...
Emotion
The demonstrators intend to send a powerful signal of their opposition to the government.
Alright, let's go to... Alright, we're well overdue for deportation. Let's go ahead with that.
As I predicted, the systematic analysis of the habits of small groups has allowed us to strike a serious blow at the terrorists.
Alright, so still have a lower defense budget. Let's increase commandos.
Demonstrators are marching in several cities all over the country.
We are awaiting your instructions.
Okay. Alright, let's there. Let's just use tear gas. And let's call in police reinforcements. Just try not to,
The rioters have taken control of the square.
try not to call in the military. So this has gotten really ugly.
Your commitment to defending family values is a model for the whole.
Now let's do the tear gas again. Let's try to rush these guys. Alright, so we managed to deal with them without
We have
calling the
subdued
military
the rebel
in.
movement. There's
And that was in the capital. So I usually don't tolerate that, but wouldn't have turned out as well if I called in the military. At least in the public eye, it wouldn't have. Alright, statements in the press, authoritarianism. Alright, let's see, what else can we do? Alright, how much are we investing in vehicles? So let's bump that up by... Let's actually bump that up by 2 billion, so we'll raise it to 3. Let's take a look at the crime rate. So we could use some more prisons. So we're going to build 1,000 more prisons. Let's do another nuclear fusion plant. Place it in Kentucky. Alright. Can't do it. I must have a region highlighted somewhere. Yep. Alright, we'll place a nuclear fusion plant right there. And the last thing that I'm going to do in this episode...
We are going to attack this...
Alright, let's send these guys back to their base. Alright. Let's do 1 star for that. Let's check our debt. And I think I'm going to end this episode. Just going to do one more thing. Going to place another naval base right there. So that's going to be it. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you soon.